I'm going to show you how I divide my Dahlia tubers today. Hi, I'm Ellie, an urban cut flower grower here in Taupo, New Zealand. That's Gardening Zone 9B. I love sharing gardening tips, floristry, cut flower growing, and everything gardening related. So if you like that sort of content too, I'd really appreciate if you subscribed. Dividing Dahlia tubers. Very daunting if it's your first time, but rest assured I'm going to show you exactly how to divide your Dahlia tubers to multiply your plants, save you money, and give you an abundant crop of dahlias come spring and summer. So this is what my Dahlia tubers look like. So I dug this up in autumn after the tops had died back, and I leave the dirt on. I found leaving the dirt on really helps keep the tubers insulated, and it stops them from kind of shriveling up, which can happen in storage sometimes. So I don't wash them. The very first time I did this, I did wash all my dahlias, kind of scrub them off, but I figured best now. I just dig them up as is and keep them in the garage, which is dark, cool, doesn't get hit by frost, so not freezing cool. And this is what it looks like. Not very pretty. So every Dahlia tuber has three parts to it. It has a body, a neck, and a crown. And it's on the crown of the Dahlia tubers that you're going to get what are called Dahlia eyes. And the eyes are where new shoots are going to come from in spring when the weather warms up. So I'm going to show you what that looks like on the tuber. So when we're looking at this clump here, I can see that this tuber here, I can see all parts to it. So I can see the body, which is the tuber, the neck, which just looks like a human neck. It's kind of where it draws in, and then the crown. And this is the crown here, where it meets the stem from the previous year. This is where the eyes are going to come from. Now, I can see the eyes on this because I know what I'm looking for. If you don't know what you're looking for, it can be a little tricky. So I'm going to zoom in and show you. Okay, so if you can see, I'm going to very carefully point here, there. And it almost looks, it's like a little lump and it's got a line across it. It looks to me like a little bit of an unopened clam. That's what they look like to me. And this one's quite an obvious one. On other tubers you may have, it might not be so obvious. So there is the eye, and that is where a new sprout is going to shoot in spring. If a Dahlia tuber doesn't have an eye on, it's not going to shoot in spring. Now, if you can't see them right away at this time of the year, it's end of winter here in New Zealand, don't worry, because as the weather warms up, the eyes will become more obvious. So don't just discard a tuber because you can't see an eye right now, because it might be that it's a little bit easier to see in a few weeks, a couple of months' time. So when I look to divide this tuber, I'm going to take my really sharp scissors. They actually could be a little bit sharper, but they've had their day. And they want to be sharp because you want to make a really clean cut. And when I'm looking at this, my main goal is to separate this tuber first. It looks like an easy one because you can kind of see it all. You will have tubers that are crossed with each other. So that one there is a nice clean cut. If I flip this, they're a little bit more tangled together. So I can see under this little part here, just brushing some of the dirt off, I can see another tuber, which is running from here, behind and down and into the clump. And I can see the tuber, the neck. It's not as an obvious neck as the one before, and the crown, which is the bit attached to the stem. And I can see the eyes on here. They look a little bit more like black dots. I'll zoom in. So I'll pop an arrow to these eyes, but they are the eyes of this tuber, and you can see it's attached to the stem. Crown is where it attaches to the stem, down there. So this one, it's a little bit of a trickier one. I'm going to have to move that bit out of the way, which I might just be able to wiggle out and off. There you go. I didn't have to cut that. And then that one's got a clear path. So my aim when I'm dividing tubers is always just to get a few more plants than I had before. So if I can split this into 2 or 3, I'll be happy with that because it's a pretty small tuber clump as well. You can get clumps that are kind of 4, 5, 6 times this size, and then you might dig up a dahlia that's only got 2 tubers attached to it as well. If I did have a really small one, I would probably just leave it as it is, but this is a big enough clump that I can get 2 or 3 tubers from it. Here I'm just showing you a close-up of the eye again. Okay, so when I took that second one off, these 2 sections of the tuber naturally just came apart. Now this is the mother tuber, which means this is the tuber that all these ones grew from last spring, summer. Now, the mother tuber, it's not going to be as productive as the other ones, and it's more prone to rot. So with the mother tuber, I'm just going to leave that one by its side, and I'm going to have a look at this clump here. So I can see when I'm looking at this clump that, do an inspection, looking for the eyes there. So this tuber, you've got the tuber, you've got the neck, and you've got the eyes. Now this one is joined to this one, and I'm not going to bother separating that because that's a nice clump as it is, and I don't want them to be too small. So I'm just going to trim that off to tidy it up. You can trim these roots off if you want to. Not necessary. My snips aren't the sharpest. I should be setting a better example with my snips. So from that one tuber, I've got 1, 2, 3 from that one clump. This is just a little, this fell off the mother tuber, just came from the bottom there, but because it's not got a neck or any eyes, that's not a viable tuber. If you've divided your tubers, don't forget to label them as well. I just use a black Sharpie or a garden pen. Garden pen's a little bit more weatherproof. I get them from Spotlight if you're in Australia or New Zealand. They're really good for labeling as well because it doesn't fade in the weather like a Sharpie will. These tubers now, I'm actually going to pot them up into their own little pots. I have got a little pot. Something this size. So I'm just going to pot them up with some potting mix, not wet potting mix. I'm not going to water it, and I'm just going to leave those in the greenhouse. I'm trying to wake these up a little bit early because I want to take some cuttings from them, which I'll do another video on how to take cuttings as well if you would like that. I want to wake these ones up early. If I was just going to divide them and pop them back into storage, I will show you how I like to store my tubers. Just have these plastic trays, and I like to pop a thin layer on there of just some potting mix, just cheap potting mix, and then I lie my tubers in the potting mix and cover with a little thin layer as well. I am not dividing thousands and thousands and thousands of tubers, so this is an efficient way for me to do it. I can reuse the potting mix when I plant them, and I've just found that's how they like to be kept where I am. So I just, once I've done that with my tray, I pop it in the garage on a shelf that I've got, and the garage is dark so they're not getting light to them, and it's cool in there like I said before. So that is how I found success with storing my Dahlia tubers. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and if it's your first time dividing your Dahlias, good luck. Thank you. See you next time.